Team Vitality versus Team Heretics, man.
Absolutely are.
The new
Barriers
super
are up,
team
and the game has already
versus the
kicked off as we
old
get
one
in with
with
Team Heretics
super
on that
young
defense, as you
players.
pointed out.
Like we got
And as we talked about on the
DERKE
desk, you've
on
got
YORU,
that YORU.
safe
This could be exciting,
on
but DERKE
ice.
and safe, what
Incredible
hell of a
on YORU.
combination they're bringing to bear.
This will be legendary, bro. Get ready.
Through the B site, deep into the spawn where they take BENJYFISHY down. Team Heretics down a player and chasing that spike over to the C site. Nice shot from Les.
Yeah. Spike's gonna go down.
It's an awkward fight for Trex.
Here.
He thought he had the timing with the smoke, but he can't quite get there. And Heretics, the 3v4, but it's not an easy fight.
No, not easy at all with the spike already down. They had decided to go all together. Try to take the fight, maybe isolate some of the players.
Big problem brewing though. Look at DERKE. He pushed up late B mid, catches Woot, and now leaves the C site with just one angle of approach for the defenders. Gate crash gets him back to long. So he's with his teammates. 4v2 and a firing squad.
Last time I saw Vitality playing
against
this map,
them. It's an impossible round for Heretics. It should be, and it proves to be.
DERKE
DERKE with a big
always loved
three-piece
YORU
to
here.
put one on the board. Where there are, well, some disadvantages. Vitality still come in with
That's
4
an entire
rifles to
setup
play
gone.
with. You're at least going to be able to add a little bit extra. He has faked it. DERKE has faked it and walked straight through!
I never saw that in my life. I never saw that in my life. DERKE, I love you. DERKE, you are the GOAT. No. Aspas is the GOAT. But you're the second GOAT. Nah, I don't know what I'm talking about, bro. What the fuck was that?
My goodness!
That was the best play ever. I can't believe it. I was watching it and I couldn't believe it.
I thought we were never going to see someone do it, and then DERKE.
Big balls, DERKE. 7 kills for him already, bro.
He has his ult, of course he's gonna use his ult, but no, it's DERKE! And he's picked up another 3K!
Oh my god. I love DERKE, I love
Well, the
DERKE.
task just got a little bit more difficult.
He's smiling.
This is gone.
This is over. It's over. I know, it's just a bonus converted.
Oh man! They've got to be feeling
Look at this guy, look at this guy. Yo, the observer did a good job too. Gotta say observer. That was nice, bro. He was aware.
Oh
my
god. The other way.
You also expect this kind of like fast rotations, but watch out because Boo could have a massive kill here.
The ultimate didn't spot him. I didn't see him look left.
Nope.
I think they walked right by him, but Boo has unfortunately assumed that he was seen. Of course he did. No way to know that he had flown under the radar. Nice shot, 12 seconds. This is getting a little scary. Boo buys time. The rest of the squad is here.
It's actually not fine. They're gonna lose the round. There's no time.
It needs to be planted now. All they have to do is interrupt this plant and the round could be theirs. They've done it. Kicks is down and Trex cleaning up. But it
doesn't lose a round, man. But nice, right?
Too late.
They try and run the clock as much as they
way
can.
Too much.
We expect, as I was saying, those quick rotations when the weaponry is not that good. But having your player, having DERKE going with the ultimate, having the spike on him did not guarantee an easy plant after he went down. Boo with that position and this shot. And the rest of the team just coming in. Also, who was the last one? Was it Rians? Was it Benji? Who stayed alive? Because that's also very important. They were 1 pixel away from losing this round. Same goes for Les in the mid part of the map. And now with this 4v4, Safe is not only going to try and get that over, he's also going to get that kill onto BENJYFISHY. Their rotation is instant. Apparently now, even though we're already down to 50 seconds left, still another decision to be made. And if you're Vitality, you do not want to run out of time again.
Show me a target. No, that clock is going to be in the back of your mind, that's for certain. Moving towards this A site. The best option really for Heretics. It was for a moment. But Woot's being pulled in to a fight that he would rather avoid. Safe on the other side, and he's taking him down. Damn. The shield couldn't save him this time. Revealed, and Woot's still alive. Okay,
Meteor on Nizer today was incredible, bro. Just incredible. Go check it out. Team 1 versus DRX. Up again.
Spotted up above.
Winner there.
Holding on to life.
Qualify for Masters Bangkok.
Thin thread. He needs a kill. He needs someone out of position. A miracle in front of our very eyes. For now, he is just biding his time, allowing them to think that he's rotated, getting his smokes down, fakes the TP up top.
Yeah, he's saving this.
He's failing. Time to save that weapon. Maybe keep them there so they can die.
Yeah,
back in.
I appreciate that.
I thought he was out.
DERKE just walks onto it, still has to go down.
Yeah, they still got to plant that. The gate crash might have gotten him out of dodge, but Safe's not in the same position. Getting out a little bit more dangerous and
man, everyone in the
as we
server
see
is
Vitality
incredible.
move
This
to the
is
C
like
site with their remaining players.
Insane, bro.
One man down.
You can't ask for
Mingo
better players.
hunting them deep into the spawn. Takes the gate crash. Now that's in the back of Trex's mind. There could be a player there. It's going to mean eyes are looking in different directions. You're diverted. And they'll look to take advantage of that chaos, but Heretics running into Les find themselves at a huge loss. It seemed like they'd done everything. They thinned out the players on the site. They pushed together, but it wasn't enough. And now Woot has a 1v2 utility against him. Reveal from Trex, not even fired in yet. He at least has his util to force a fight, and close.
7-1 is coming.
Vitality continue to climb. They're coming in 7-1 down. They're facing off against the YORU and ISO ult. That is dangerous usually. DERKE just walked in. He just popped his flash and ran in for the fight. Fair enough.
It was actually Kicks and Les taking the damage for that.
Well, you don't want to stand behind that guy. That is for sure.
I would never kick this guy out. Never.
He's being finished off by Boo, but Boo can't escape. Tries to get out of there with the Omen ability. And back into the shadows he goes. Safe as sent him packing, and the advantage sits with the attackers. They've even got the A site on lockdown.
Spike's gonna go
Sometimes,
down.
you know,
Les is gonna be looking behind.
waiting aware is a
finding
good
the first
thing.
ones.
Safe.
Only for DERKE, but
waiting for Les's trade.
wasn't
Beautifully set up, beautifully executed, and Rienz is left with an impossible situation.
Sometimes gotta fight away,
we've
bro.
seen
There's no
ultimates
other
used
option.
by Vitality. Sure,
And Rienz gotta save this. Their money is shit, and they get some destroyed here, bro.
Now, 3 players on this A site, Bea, and it looks like they're still gonna go in. Vitality showing no fear and showing no weakness either. Benji manages one from above.
Another Drifter?
Third man on the site, not expected, despite his kill earlier. The chaos, well, it wins it out for the other side. Vitality may finally have tasted
Man,
defeat.
if the Heretics gets like 4 rounds here,
Look at the spike there in the minimap.
Comeback is
Again,
double.
we see the circumstances where the spike has to be retrieved, and the weaponry, even though not the best for Team Heretics, it's enough to grant them their second round. Very similar to the first one. Well, it's not over yet, is it?
Oh, come
level
on.
over. Dude, it's
2v4,
over.
I mean, you're right,
Yo,
Benji and
Les
Woot.
is clicking today.
Les knows that.
Les has been on fire. Some of the
He
players
really
have
does.
pistols. But, yeah, too big of an ask. And to be honest, Heretics at this point, they are not going to let this round slip. You know, sometimes you see these 2v4s won because someone wants to go out for the peak a little early. If anyone makes a mistake here and gives away the game, you're going to have Neil screaming at you. He never raised his voice.
Not really, because he used both his timeouts. So
no, after the game.
later.
Between this map and the next, he's going to take you into a private room and just explain exactly why you shouldn't have made that play in a very calm manner.
They walk in B again. Boo using his ultimate to clear C-Long. Gonna find anything.
And the B-side's been overrun. The noise is heard, though. Heretics quick to react. They've seen the operator. They know it's in play here. Shield up. Safe's looking for a fight. And in fact, keeping himself safe from the ultimate that was in play. Armageddon, though, doesn't force anyone out of position. A slight fall back down to mid, down to the window. That's all that Vitality did, but the op is still very much in play. It looked the wrong direction for a second. Having to dodge some more utility, it's a nightmare. You got to be on your toes down here in mid. Vitality are losing players.
The game, man.
The spike, for all they know, could be defused as we speak. That's why they use the Hunter's Fury. But now, another tap on the spike. The shots through the smoke are not landing. And with that, a 4th round is secure for
If
Team
they win the
Heretics.
pistol, they're right back in.
Hell of a recovery towards the end. All the barriers are going up, and it's time to find out. See if Heretics have any fake decoy strats up their sleeve. Big push in mid, 2 from Garage, but they don't even get through the doors. Heretics quickly putting a stop to that mid push and finding themselves in a 5v3.
For me, they were the favorite swing.
And in a 3v5 situation, Vitality is just going to wait, maybe regroup, but Team Heretics,
like,
they can't
this was a matchup that I didn't know
coming in from any place on the maps, so they
the
decided to just walk together, clear every corner. This time it can be crucial for them.
And also put Fnatic.
They decided to maybe, just maybe, end up on this A side.
I have heard that stealth drone up on A, I believe. Not sure if it was, or maybe it was shift walk the entire way. We'll see. Certainly seems like Vitality are suspicious of this side of the map. They've got players here, but the shots aren't landing, at least not in their favor. Trex has already found one in the head, and Les turns his back at the wrong moment. Beautiful spacing and timing from BENJYFISHY.
I want to see close map.
Kicks now left with an ace in a pistol round. We've seen it before. It's doable, and he's dropping Mini Boo to start. but plenty of players standing against him. Uses the smoke to isolate an angle. Steps back, hoping to force a mistake. He's given himself the opportunities, or rather he's given his opponents the opportunities to hand him a win. A double ping, and he got out. What is going on? I don't even think he got shot at the first time. Anyway, Safe is now down. That's a nice fight for Heretics. The A site usually has 3 people on it. This time it's a little lighter. It gets panic out of DERKE, who has to quickly rotate into position. Trex has already used a lot of his utility, firing in a shock dart just for good measure, but it's the bullets that are going to do the work. He's forced back into the hands of MiniBoo!
MiniBoo!
That's a 4-piece off the bat and less. Well, he is going to be wishing that he had a reveal for some of these boys. Not sure what he'd do with it, but it would help. This 3 just sat on the site. And it won't become 2.
Bo's not the guy who let his brother get eyes
One round away and a bonus converted for them. The same fate that Vitality had on that first half. And what a performance from MiniBoo. Also not, you know, staggering and not freezing at the wrong time. I want to, okay.
Oh, there was no need to put that in. There was no need to put I was working on some challengers and EBS never did that. We had whiffs, they never showed it.
To me. They listened to me.
Here we're so mean and I love it.
I request so many things to these people. They listen to me, bitch.
Their parents, right?
Yes, but they will throw you under the bus. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. B site take.
Man, what are we covered, dude?
Plenty of players grouped up. We've already seen the decoy and the gate crash through, and with that, MiniBoo's on site, making his presence known. It's a double. Boo is backing him up, and the brothers, they've got this one cleaned up. On this, coming out of that pause as well. We've had a moment to sit in their emotions. Now they want to recapture that energy on the side of Team Heretics. They'll have to deal with Safe to bring this across the line. MiniBoo already on a tear. Safe gets one, but then it's done, and the site has been overwhelmed. Yet again. Reveal out on long. Whether that's caught DERKE or not, I'm not sure, but he made a step, and that's being heard by Woot. They know about the flank. At least I think
they have to wait. Like, sometimes the timings for Vitality have been a bit off.
Flash goes in, players out of spawn, but DERKE being known about, they avoid him. Instead, fighting the spawn push, using their ultimates in play here.
This is a save, man.
This is beautiful. My goodness. Has a fingerprint across the entire round. There's a deep push by DERKE. He's straight up behind Heretics, and they did not have the read on that.
Good job,
Woot,
good job.
Having stepped back, gave the tiniest window. That's one that they climbed straight through.
Now Vitality is just staying very passive. The drone. Both of the Soba drones being used almost at the same time. Safe is going to break one. Going to start slowly rotating bomb.
Man. The money's not looking good.
All the utility from Les is already awaiting on Ace and goes with DERKE.
Getting past that util will be quite the challenge. The first is broken. Now they know that the play is coming in, thinking the guided salvo would keep DERKE back, but he steps right into it. He is firing from above, but Heretics are firing right back, keeping this in
1 HP
position. It's Woot, 1 HP, and Trex just about eliminates him. This could be.
Oh my God, he loves this.
Round. 18 seconds, spike down in the open. Rien's conscious of the site, but Trex is repositioned. Vitality finally putting a round on the board. It was in their back. DERKE, he's walking up, and even though Boo is waiting, he will not be able to take that fight across the line.
Safe with Q contract.
5v4 after getting that, and Heretics apparently want to clear this space. DERKE still can TP out, and so he will. MiniBoo finds kicks. Uses the ultimate before. He's back.
Or is a range?
Safe's done it. Yeah, he's won a fight in his ultimate's what we needed to see. DERKE, oh he just about survived that pop in the ultimate, getting information. Shock dart's good as well. Going down on long, an extra angle of attack. Everyone from Vitality is separated, segmented. They've got to win their own battles, but that's what a team like this, Safe, DERKE, Trex, they can do it. But DERKE, he's lost his life on the site. They know about Rien's. They're conscious of MiniBoo. But MiniBoo, well, he knows where both these players are too. The spike has to be retrieved. 20 seconds to do it as well. It's not going to be easy.
Everyone on the serve is just...
He slipped by. That's, well, it could have been a mistake. Luckily, he's got his knife out. A cerebral play from Team Heretics. They still need to deal with with Safe, as he is sat on the site. The shield back up and online. The guided salvo will force him back for a moment, but okay. They try to deal with him.
Yeah.
Just about.
And they're solo.
It's 33 health for now. It's got
Oh,
back
give
up.
me
It's the flank around by
Okay.
DERKE. It's being caught.
Minibu?
Minibu. Eyes in the back of his head. Spidey sense was tingling. Well done. Shots though. Oh, they're returned. In fact, it's Minibu left to do it all. That mid flank, I thought, had put the round to rest, but instead he has to stand strong. Vitality could be pushing up to 12 here. 2 kills already, but the 4K will not be found. No Quattro Cat today.
We did it. We put the sound on that.
Okay, yeah, let's listen to him say. Why not? Kicks! It's huge! He's in the corner! This is the round that sends Heretics out of Haven, surely!
The Vitality won this map
Spike
because
is
the
down.
chances of us getting
Minibu's
this 3 maps
gone,
is higher.
well, the other
I'm
brother
okay
will
with that.
last a long,
GG!
but not for long! An in-zone flawless, but the map was anything but Vitality. They got there in the end. Heretics put up a fight though.
It wasn't easy at all. I think that, yes, they wanted to hype it up a little bit, but they struggled. It doesn't matter. Yes, they are 1 map away from qualifying to Bangkok.
Wood on chamber, bro. Is this in
It would be
compares?
crazy to think, right?
The team was running yesterday?
A composition that they saw last night, and they were like, yep,
They had
let's
Teho?
do that. But Wood playing on the chamber, this
I don't know, bro. I love that.
lineups.
Teho versus
No,
Teho,
it doesn't.
chamber,
Just line up your
DERKE on
crosshair
Jet,
with their
Minibu on
hand,
YORU.
He's got
Here we
that
go,
one
man.
nailed down without too much homework. Vitality. They gone for a few sheriffs here, and DERKE and Kicks using them to good effect.
Vitality, calm down. I want to see
Complete
back.
seizure of this B site, and now Heretics.
After this, we've
locked
got
out.
Ting Liquid
Who's gonna go
versus
south side
Woodman.
flank the rest of the squad? You're running straight back into this setup that just decimated the defenders.
Spike's gonna go down. Oh, if only they knew how close they are to each other.
Oh, okay. Shot lands the other way. Might have a competitive pistol round still on our hands. DERKE. Oh, he was looking around the back. Oh, and in fact, he walked straight into BENJYFISHY. Good little security detail. Woo. Well, they know that he's isolated. 2 players spotted up in heaven. If they can take him down, their back is secure. But Woot has blown a hole wide open in this attacking composition. Safe, he's seen the gun. The silencer gave him away. This is the thing. They start out the round with 3 players on a firing line. Then they step
Just
it back.
walking it.
They fall back, so you don't have that info. You think they've left. They're not here anymore. Why would they be? Sitting, waiting, but pouncing when you step
that
into their
shot
den. It's
by
Team
Wood.
Heretics with nothing. Pennies invested.
Well, they got
And they
first
have got
blood
a
before.
world of results. Kicks is fighting on the other side of a smoke, and they have got him outnumbered and outgunned
the power of
evidently.
chamber, bro.
Couple seconds left for that spike to be planted. 1 player needs to give their life to make sure that doesn't happen. Or they could still give the round away. Trex now info on both players. First taken down, and it's all on Taboo. A classic in hand. Surely not a fight he wins. He's already been dealt the death blow, but the wall got in the way.
Oh my god, so
The
much damage.
shock dart barely avoids taking him down. 10 HP. And Trex has time ticking away. But
What?
a recovered
That's
rifle
the way
could
for
have been
HP,
a
bro.
disastrous conclusion.
God, God.
Trex ends up being the hero on a round that was
Man, he
so
was the hero
well
indeed.
played by Heretics, making the use of the Headhunter, taking DERKE down at the beginning of the
Chamber
round.
is a fun
Even with this
agent to
micro, the
watch,
Vitality had ready to clear up all of that space. It just was not enough. Too close for comfort. Of course, you know, coming into this bonus,
It was a headshot.
They
Oh,
gotta
that's
be
crazy.
it's not going to be the best.
Is his chance to show up and make a weaker round really stand out. Minibu just managed to slip past him perfectly. Guided salvo to delay. Buys Minibu a second, but he's still out in the middle of this crossfire. Trex jump shotting him on the way through. The trades would have been there from the smoke, and a 2v2 that comes of it. Trex again. I can put a couple of rounds on the last map down to that man in particular. He clutched up when they needed it the most. He made that 13-10 possible. And here, a statement of a third round from him with a triple already under his belt and post-plant Hunter's Fury as well.
Could be a beautiful fate. It's gonna try and go for the first one. It's definitely gonna risk it all.
Beautiful bait.
In. They can react to everything. They can just move quickly, get the spike down, work from there.
There they are.
Oh, I like it. The reveal. You can shoot through the smoke when you reveal someone? That's crazy. Brienne's has picked up Kicks. 4v4 as a result, and now Heretics, you start to look at that Hunter's Fury. Yes, it's going to be put through, but there's one in response. He's on the jump shot, evading the Hunter's Fury fired back at him. That is beautiful. Vitality now eventually get the plant in. I guess the Hunter's Fury not finding the impact.
And I'm surprised that it's safe that she goes for the Armageddon, probably to use this to buy them a little bit more time, to force on some duels, but Les was also one away from his ultimate.
Hasn't ran the clock down that low, and now primed and ready for the retake. DERKE is on site. DERKE is not on site anymore. Miniboo has wiped him from our memories, but Trex again delivers when he's needed. It's a 2v2. In fact, a 2v1 with 13 HP on the other side. This one surely done, and it looks like Miniboo's making the same read.
Come on, Wood.
Hasn't stepped outside of his TP this time. Hasn't hit the shot, but
the shots.
At least he's not stuck in the corner getting decimated by utility spams and all of everything in between. Blade Storm active round the back of DERKE. And down the bottom, we can't quite fill in our sign in the studio.
What is Muffin having? How the fuck you got that kill?
It's close. It's a prelude, a taster of what could come later. Vitality, they're moving to the B site, but it's not like Heretics have rotated.
You got spotted?
Les could get all the time in here, but with almost 20 seconds left, they have to be very, very quick. Boo could have this round even with just the pull.
That's huge. With Miniboo going down, now they're in trouble. Les has taken Heaven a double kill, and the plant secured with 20 seconds left. It was Les trying to find timing, but he was being watched. That's not a fight he should have won. The second wasn't a fight he should have won, and as a result, we could be seeing 7-0.
3v4, the Armageddon is ready for BENJYFISHY, but they need to spot any of his players.
Oh, brutal utility thrown out. It kicks off his own stun to grab a kill. Guided Salvo should have gotten some sort of an assist there as well for displacement. Vitality find themselves winning the duels, but losing the site. Rienz has thrown a wrench in the works. He's made it around with a reveal up top and a tap on the spike already. Going for half, it's a race between him and Kicks, but Kicks gets there first. A 3-piece for the breach and a 7-0 start for Vitality. A little worse for Heretics. They don't even have that one round on the board yet.
Oh, I see.
Things are not working. Yes, we see Rienz taking advantage of his utility and others, you know, finding the first kill, but it doesn't seem to make a difference for Vitality. Right now, they're playing pretty flawlessly. Getting this time in on the side of Les, just deciding to walk mid, having that flank to support your team. If you're going to run the clock down, having this kind of plan.
The props for Safe in my head is just that he is far from a normal player in the way he thinks about the game, in the way he will call, I'm sure. I think there's a benefit to being that little bit more unhinged, harder to figure out. Nice opening shot. DERKE already onto Woot, and now looking for the side control, but Miniboo has slipped into the corner. He's found one, but he caught switching weapons. Now the push from the defenders, it falls back, it stalls out. And an isolated Boo on the other side of the map is in a lot of trouble in the late round. We know Vitality, they love to freeze. They love to rotate.
And apparently Les also loves to walk up mid. The drone is going to be used and is going to spot, say, both of them. Oh, it's broken.
They're conscious. They know that that flank should be coming in. And at this point, Rienz,
push him!
What a mistake! He's a little slow. He doesn't run around the corner in time. Now there's backup, and now he's dealt with. The site's being taken. The Hunter's Fury's by the man who's got the spike, so there'll be no planting today. What there could be is an uninterrupted push, but DERKE very much spotted. He jumps over the Hunter's Fury. Not quite aimed at the right altitude, but they know he's here. He's not going to catch them by surprise, and
30 seconds
even
left.
evading that, it's not going to sell what he hopes that it will. Spike plant not put through yet, conscious of the push up now of the flank as well. There's just so many dangers here, and with 15 seconds left with Boo putting a star into play, he won't manage to interrupt. At least that's something to write home about, and DERKE almost did catch them off guard. There's two players lined up to take him down. Boo takes that moment, knowing there's only one on the site, that he's isolated, but he's won the fight. And now Trex and DERKE. Trex, who's won so many clutch rounds for this team already, is standing
Yo, these guys are insane, man.
9-0
This is unbelievable.
on the board. Target a little less pacey this time. They're just waiting, setting up that utility. Ult in play, flash there. Wolf can't see a thing. They've gone. DERKE has fallen down. Oh, the Armageddon has caught him up in heaven. He was flying so high. But his own team.
What is happening here, man? But yo,
you gotta give them props.
good luck
They're trying to help out Heretics.
to
Trying to get them
whoever
around.
wins
Give me a
today,
slow-mo of
and
that.
we'll face
Certainly need it.
And if it's you, give me
one
a
of the
slow-mo
things in the lower bracket, bro.
Behind them. How is Safe
Good
walked
luck.
up right into their back? This is a huge problem. Safe is just allowed to have his way with the backside straight into their spawn. At 10
Bro,
and 0.
this is
start,
insane.
And this
I don't
is how
think
you push to 11.
no one
Unless
expects anything
Rienz
close
is
to
gonna
this, bro.
again have a
No one.
clutch that we'll remember for many days.
And
to
he's
come at
saving,
least.
bro. 10-0, and he's saved.
He's out of here. 11 and 0. Now, swap to the rifle. It's the A site take. He's first in, first on site. Guided salvo doesn't stop them this time. The team's there with him. And no punish from Heretics just yet. They're going to push, and Heretics are ready.
Again, less on the same position as always. The rest just playing from within side. All
Come on, Heretics. 13-0 is too much.
Problem, you know, it looked like Vitality were going to push all the way through, but DERKE sitting in the corner here. It's the right call. He might catch them off guard. In fact, now he needs to, because Heretics, they may just have found their way back in. And it's a little late. One round as a max is suboptimal. But here's their chance. The defuse needs to be found. It's half just now, and there's not a lot to try to stop them at this point. The Cosmic Divide.
At least one round, bro. At least one round.
Too late. Okay.
And one weapon save.
Done it. A round on the board. This attack side is going to be sailing against the storm for Team Heretics.
Scanning ahead.
Just got to approach this one step at a time. Shock darts down for some damage. I like a little reposition for Shock. Nice. He's tickling them up, but all those players still standing for now. Spike not yet gone down. Guided salvo should give them the space to get that in, and Rienz from the top of the rope, taking one, but Woot falls soon after. It's going to be a quick retake as well by Vitality. Spike hasn't gone down yet. They're trying to get ahead of this, trying to make it awkward for those players on the side, and they've done
so quickly. They didn't even plan yet, bro.
BENJYFISHY against 2.
Time
We've
is
seen
low.
this situation before. Kicks and less. 2v1. The Spike has to go down. All that utility, they're just going to go and hunt him.
Round that's needed for Heretics.
Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. It's map series and qualification points for Team Vitality. The Super 10.
It's all over. That upper bracket run for Heretics. They'll have a bit more of a buffer between them. Their international event. Hancock on the line. Oh, it's the TP from Miniboo. Little bit of a cheeky play in this round of all of them. Maybe they needed a risk to be taken, but the reward they hoped would be found is nowhere to be seen.
Solo. Oh my God, GG.
Damage 13.
Everyone
to 1.
watching this right now, everything is fear in their eyes. I can feel it.
We're sending them overseas.
And what a performance that they delivered, especially on this last map. A 13-1 to make the statement. It's not only that we won, it's how we did it.